but I'm
Yeah,
not
so
in London
why
right now.
would you ask that? And you up there with the OG white tea supremacists.
No, I was like, because you guys were obviously segregated, and you obviously did better on the segregation instead of integrate with the white people. Like you guys had your own successful communities, didn't you? You had Black Wall Street, and that was successful.
Okay, what are you saying? What are you talking about?
What I'm trying to say is like the history that you've had with the white people in America. I'm not trying to say anything like that to try and denigrate you, but I'm just trying to like,
Dude,
understand the
listen.
history you had with these people in
Dude,
America. That's it.
dude, you got to focus
What?
on the history that y'all have with the white tea supremacists in London with you, because you're not integrated with them. They have y'all cornered off somewhere. They got you cornered off in Ghana. The white tea supremacists in Ghana, they live in their own little walled compounds. They don't live among you there. So they live segregated in your homeland with all of the great amenities that you're not even allowed to have, sir. Right?
Yeah, I know that. I know that.
Get that together. Why are you talking about what we do? We're fine. We're fine. You got to get your stuff together, sir.
I just
Huh?
wanted to ask you a question. Is like I don't think you really understand. I'll just ask you. It's
Yeah.
just I was just trying to answer your question so you
No,
can
you're
probably
doing a lot of
understand.
projecting, sir. It's a the question is, boy, you got a lot of nerve to ask that question, talking about why did we integrate with the white tea supremacists? Wasn't about really integration because we're not really integrated now. It's all about being able to move freely in our own homeland where we pay taxes to. That was the issue. We didn't want to pay taxes for all of the amenities and all of the services here and not be allowed to utilize those services in certain areas. That's what we were fighting for. We weren't trying to live with the white tea supremacists, but we weren't trying to have them tell us where we couldn't go in our own damn
That's fine.
country.
That's fine. I understand that.
You understand
You guys
that?
want the
So
freedom.
yeah,
I
we
understand this.
stopped that. We weren't going to let them limit our movements. So
That's fine.
that's why we can go wherever we want to go. And some of y'all can't, unfortunately.
Okay, I
Uh-huh.
just no like. Would you prefer that blacks in America had their own nation state where you had your own land, your own country, for you to build up a military to kill these white supremacists?
Now you talking dumb, and you
How am
deliberately
I talking
talking. You
dumb?
talking dumb on here.
Oh,
You don't say no shit like that on no damn TikTok, you idiot. You
what am
giggling
I
musty
saying?
tether. You don't say no shit like that on TikTok, you musty giggling tether.
What am I doing? I'm not doing
You don't
anything. I'm
say
just
no
saying.
shit like that. Why would you say some stupid shit like that on TikTok? You ain't gonna bust a grape. The hell you talking about? Your pussy is spread open up there in London right now with porridge dripping off of it.
Tariq,
Get your
all I
ass
said
off
that.
here.
Would you
The
prefer
hell
if
out of
you
here
guys had
saying,
your own country?
get your ass off here. You ain't gonna bust a grape. Talking about why don't we do that's Fed talk almost. The hell you talking about? He's deliberately saying bullshit on here. You ain't slick, Tether. They're trying to say some bullshit so that we can get a ding on the page. You little dirty Tether, you know what you're doing. Yeah, you trying to say something deliberately slick. I didn't invite him up here. How he got up here is beyond me. We gotta watch these cats. Y'all not gonna bust a damn grape. Y'all ain't gonna bust a grape. Y'all seen that video coming out of Kenya where this white T man is up there like a jail or something and he's punking out the damn black police officers, those Kenyan police officers. He's punking them out. He's putting his finger in their face, cursing them out, spitting on them, and they're just sitting there. Y'all seen that video? They're just sitting there letting this dude punk them out. I'm like, man, do you know how much foot would, man, y'all know good and well that shit wouldn't roll with us at all. Man, this dude is punking them out. Y'all the majority over there. These people are punking you out. Scared of that dude. Man, we would have mopped the floor with that damn dude. They pull some shit like that. Listen, we got a different spiritual energy, ladies and gentlemen. As foundational black Americans, we have a different spiritual energy, ladies and gentlemen. That's why the cowardly Tether who called up trying to project his own insecurities onto us, we ain't submissive like that. Foundational black Americans, we come from a lineage of rebellion, not no submission. We've never accepted bondage silently. From Nat Turner, Gabriel Prosser, Denmark Vesey, Stoner Rebellion. We've always had a legacy of open resistance, not no quiet ass endurance. And that spirit, that was baked into our damn DNA. That's why y'all remember the thing in Montgomery, the fade in the water. When them white supremacists tried to jump a brother, instinctively, all the other brothers and sisters pulled up out of nowhere instinctively, because that's in our DNA, to not let that bullshit go down. You understand? See, what the continental Africans, they faced external colonial forces. We were dealing with these white supremacists inside the belly of the beast, the belly of white supremacy. So we had daily proximity to the oppression. So that required constant resistance. Yeah? I got these people trying to get on. Hold on, family. Because ma'am, how can I help you?
Huh?
How can I help you, ma'am?
No?
Ma'am, get your ass up out of here. All right? Get up out of here and find you some business, ma'am.
Gimana go? Yung jump talali?
Go to your nothing. Get up out of here. Nothing. Leo, can you get her out of here? Oh, there you go. Thank you. All right. I got to learn how to get these folks up out of here. All right. Questing and ain't talking about shit. Thank you, Leo. Shout out to brother Leo, man. Leo is on it. Well, we ready now. Ain't no games. We got Leo on the case. Shout out to brother Leo. We ain't playing that. But like I said, man, we as foundational Black Americans, man, we have supremacists, man, and that required constant resistance. We had to fight harder, fight smarter, and we just didn't have the luxury to play games like that. And we were conditioned based on our circumstances to stand our ground against these people, not just the system. See, the continental Africans, they always talk about the government. The government is corrupt. They own that. But they don't confront the individual white supremacists. We, foundational Black Americans, we have a culture of direct confrontation with racism on all levels. Police, random citizens, whatever. You bring some white supremacy to us, we gonna stand up to you. So there's this culture of zero tolerance for open damn disrespect. In order for them to get at us, they need the military, which is the police. The police is backed up by the military, and then they still got to corner us off some damn where. You know? We got a zero tolerance for open disrespect from a white supremacy. A random one? Shit. A random white supremacist? Oh, they getting the business. You know? And that cultural icons of resistance, that's embedded in our foundational Black American identity. Harriet Tubman, Malcolm X, Fred Hampton, Deacons of Defense. We were raised on stories of everyday heroes who fought back, dude. Raise your hand if y'all from the South. Y'all raise your hand if you're from the South. Anybody who grew up in the South and got family in the South, y'all always heard about that one old black man somewhere that white folks know not to fuck with. There's always one old black man somewhere in the South that white people knew not to even play games with. And that's probably your great granddad or something. Some of y'all got a great granddad, a great uncle, somebody who was not to be damn played with. And the white people knew not to play with him. Oh, I knew a couple of them down when I lived in Leeds. There was a couple of them. And somebody said, your uncle, yes. The white people knew not to play with them. They knew not to mess with them. You understand? There's a reason why that old black man got a certain level of respect. He wasn't about no bullshit. You know? So your granddad. Real talk. Some of them were not playing games. There's always that old black man who everybody knows, okay, yeah, we gonna, yeah, how you doing, Mr. Johnson? It's gonna be some respect for that old man, because he'll air your ass the hell out. You know? But yeah, we have stories of that. We know folks who stood on business. So that made us stand on business. And foundational black Americans, we didn't inherit a colonial mindset. See, a lot of these continental Africans, they were colonized in ways that conditioned their population to associate whiteness with authority, with civility and like economic opportunity. You see, that's why they always bowing to the Queen and the King of England and all that. Yeah, when the King shows up, they all dropping on their knees. Prince Harry, the Queen of England, they rolling around on the ground. Remember when she died, all of them non-FBAs rolling around on the grass crying. Dude, we ain't never bowed down to these people like that at all. We ain't bow down to colonizers, and no, we ain't never done that. Yeah, our framework of identity, that was built on resistance, not reverence. We weren't idolizing these folks. And our struggles, we look at it as sacred and intergenerational. See, we're part of a spiritual continuum of resistance. We resist to honor our ancestors. They put that spirit of resistance in us. That's a cultural thing that we have, that we honor our ancestors with. We continue the fight. We look at that as a moral obligation to push back against injustice, no matter what the cost is. And another thing, man, real talk though, we ain't relying on NGOs and foreign aid. Can we keep it a bean? A lot of these continental Africans like that tether who called up, they are caught up in foreign dependency. These white-led NGOs, these white missionaries show up, these YT aid organizations show up, and that creates a passive relationship where they show up with food, clothes, and grain. So they don't want to offend their helpers. They don't want to offend them people. So when the Sally Struthers and all them people show up, they really get to buck dancing because they depend on them for food and medical supplies. We ain't never had that burden. We don't wait on permission or charity. No, listen, like going back to the Southern black folks, raise your hand if you got a grandparent or you had a grandparent who had a damn garden behind the house and next to the house. Damn near all of us. We had our food. We knew how to grow food. We know how to be all right. All of us, you're a foundational black American, you got a grandparent or great grandparent, even your mama now. If they live in the South, I ain't talking about up in the northern places, but in the South, everybody's grandparent had a damn garden. We knew how to grow our damn food. Yeah, fruit trees. We grew up with fruit trees, man. We play in the backyard and go get a plum. We had big ass plum trees, fig trees, apple trees. So yeah, we knew how to get it. Yeah, we weren't waiting on nobody to drop off no UNICEF rice. So yeah, when you waiting on that, yeah, I got an orange tree in my backyard now. So yeah, we knew how to, yeah, grapes. So yeah, we knew how to handle that. Especially Alabama, where my folks are from. Yeah, my grandma still, and at the house now, my grandma passed almost 20 years ago. The garden is still there. Yeah, okra, all that stuff. Beans, green beans, squash, beets, sweet potatoes, everything. My grandmother would grow everything. Pecans, yep. Yeah, you got some Alabama folks. Y'all damn sure had a garden. Strawberry, we had strawberries too. Yep. Absolutely. But the thing is, man, we ain't dependent on that. So yeah, when the white supremacists show up being disrespectful, we ain't holding our tongue because we don't want to offend nobody. No, you're gonna get the business. You're gonna get the business, and that's just what it is. So going back to what I was talking about as far as what's going on in Jamaica, going in on what I'm talking about, what's happening in Jamaica, and why these people are denigrating foundational black Americans. They're projecting a lot of stuff onto us. They're disguising their anti-FBA hate as a hospitality critique. You understand? They're talking about, oh, you rude Americans, oh, you rude black Americans. And then also a lot of it is social media clout. They understand if they start dissing us, they can get clicks and views. Look, anti-foundational black American commentary, that's like a clout chasing niche. on social media right now, just bashing foundational Black Americans under trending topics. It gets engagements. It gets likes and shares. So a lot of these tethers are just basically seizing the opportunity. That's why they always have to mention us. They always have to make these trollish videos and trollish live streams mentioning us for whatever reason, because that's the only way they can get some traction, you see. But real talk, even before this hurricane, have y'all been to the Caribbean? How many, if you've been to the Caribbean, raise your hand, especially Jamaica. Let's keep it real. There has always been a contempt that some of those people at the resorts have for foundational Black Americans. Not all of them. Some are cool. And again, I got a lot of folks who work outside the resorts of Jamaica who are actually cool, and I'm cool with when I go down there. But family, down in Jamaica, places like that, in the Virgin Islands, I had a horrible experience at the Virgin Islands. I'd never go back. We went to the Virgin Islands, and I talked about this before. I talked about how rude and funky the people were. They had a resentful attitude towards me and the family for some reason. I'm like, and I kind of put two and two together and kind of saw what the game was. It's just a real funky disposition. And I've seen a couple of attitudes like that at some of these resorts in Jamaica. A lot of them have resentment towards us because foundational Black Americans, we represent a type of freedom that a lot of Jamaicans, they feel like they've been denied, and other Caribbeans. When we visit Jamaica on our own terms, vacationing, relaxing, enjoying the scenery, and some of these people who are living there, they work these grueling hours, low-wage service jobs in foreign-owned resorts. So that contrast, that creates a resentment dynamic. You see, and they look at it as like how these niggas enjoying our homeland and we can't. So that there's a lot of passive hostility. Yeah. Us enjoying a lifestyle that they can't really enjoy themselves. They look at it like that to a certain degree. Yeah. Because a lot of them, to be honest, the narrative is that we're supposed to be better than those foundational Black Americans. See, the white tea supremacists would tell them that old horse crap. The colonizers would tell them, you're the good blacks compared to those lazy, spoiled, foundational Black Americans. Oh, you ain't like them. You're right, I'm not like those niggas. And then when you see foundational Black Americans thriving, confident, affluent, culturally dominant, that challenges that colonial myth that they've internalized. So that creates a little contempt. Yeah. And that tourist culture, that forces a lot of locals into subservient roles. See, that Jamaican tourism industry is built around serving foreign, often white tea guests. So when we show up with money and we have high expectations, some of them locals, they subconsciously start resisting being in a subservient role to somebody who looks like them. Because they don't act funky to the white tea people. I'll tell you that. They don't act funky towards them. Because, dude, I've been in a resort and I've asked for towels, and I've had to ask, like, can I get some extra towels, please? And they would have an attitude about it. I've had this a couple of times in Jamaica. Like, yes, can I get some more towels, please? And it became a thing. I have to keep asking, have to keep calling down, little shit like that, little passive aggressive shit like that. You know? The thought of them having to serve a Black American, and that puts a bug in their ass. You know? Come on now, some of y'all experienced it too. You know? And the thing is, the fact that we can travel freely, we go in and out, and a lot of them, they can't leave, you know, which they want to leave. A lot of them can't leave. We can just hop on flights going back and forth, stay at a resort, rent a jet ski, leave when we please. And a lot of them, they can't afford to even leave their parish, let alone the island. So that creates like a trap resentment. Yeah. And then not only that, They have to work at the resort and then serve us. So you know, it's like, oh, these niggas, I hate them. I hate them. Yeah. See, freedom of movement, that's a form of power. You understand? And foundational Black Americans exercising that power, that triggers a lot of envy from these people whose financial situation limits their movement. Yeah? Let's be real. Do we have any Jamaicans in here? Hey, family, we know. Have y'all been to a Jamaican restaurant before and y'all saw the rude ass? That's like a common knowledge, a rude Jamaican restaurant owner. That's almost become a stereotype at this point. The stereotype of the rude Jamaican restaurant owner. You go to a Jamaican restaurant, you telling them your order, and they want to sit there and just have the most stank attitude with you. You dig? Yeah, that comes from somewhere. That comes from somewhere, family. That's deep-seated. That's a deep-seated resentment, man. All right, let me get some folks in here. All right, let me get some people in here. Let me talk to the family. All right, let me get Miss Halo up in here. Sister Halo, let me get some more folks in here. If any Jamaicans would like to chime in,
Yeah, Tariq,
Goody.
you know I can't do my job without full mod powers now. I can't drop nobody or nothing like that. You made me mod, but I ain't got mod powers.
Okay, I gotta hook you up, dear. Hold on, I gotta hook you up. How you doing though?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. You know, I want to tell you about that dude, Casso. Queso, you might want to bring him up here because, you know, he was talking real greasy on your name, you and Afro Elite name the
Oh,
other day. I had to go up there and check him real quick, but he dropped me real quick because, you know, he can't handle my mouth. So he dropped me. So he had you on his prompt, had about at least like 600 people in the room
oh,
talking real greasy, talking about some he believe in black and brown unity crap. You know, just talking real reckless about FBAs,
okay. All right,
spreading lies, talking real down on reparations, telling us that we dumb for even believing in reparations. And I'm like, this dude is Jamaican descent, and he's lying and
oh,
saying he's FBA, right? He's lying and saying he's FBA. And my whole thing is, how you gonna speak on reparations and worried about what we fighting for in America when you ain't never fought for shit in your homeland? You come over here with that failed mentality and think you gonna put it on our people. But yeah, he was talking real greasy,
yeah, okay. I'm gonna
real
try
reckless.
to.
Had Afro Elite in you on his backdrop.
Okay, there you go. Thank you, dear. I'm gonna try to get him up. Queso, hop on in, brother. Because I see in the comment, yeah, I know a lot of these people want clout. They can't do anything. Y'all can't eat without us. You need clout. You can't eat without us. That's just what it is. Goody, what's up, Good? I think that's your name.
Yeah, it's Goody. What's up?
How you doing, Goody? What's on your mind, ma'am? Are you Jamaican?
Uh-huh.
There you go. Are you over here? Where you're in New York? Where you at?
No, I don't live in New York.
Yeah, where in America do you live, dear?
Tennessee.
Tennessee. Okay, what's on your mind?
Nothing really. I was watching.
Okay.
I was about to go to sleep. And you invited me up here. So what did you want to speak to me about?
Yeah, it looked like you were in the request queue, so I brought you on up. So
I didn't request.
okay, but since you're here, so
Okay.
where's the resentment coming from your people towards us? Why are they so resentful towards us, man? Your opinion.
I don't know what you're speaking of. I don't have any resentment towards African American people.
Okay, but have you seen any of the videos of people kind of denigrating us because of the hurricane situation?
You mean anti-blackness that is global? No, I don't. I don't participate in anti-blackness. I don't watch anti-black videos. I don't participate with anti-black people.
Right. Okay. But yeah, a lot of people from your homeland, they seem to have a bug in their ass about us, and they've been very critical of us for the last couple of days, and they've been doing a lot of viral videos denigrating us. So
Who? Well, I haven't seen these videos. What are you talking about? You have a
okay,
video to
all right.
show me?
Thank you, dear. Okay, thank you. All right, Queso. All right. Queso, hop on camera, brother.
It's Casa, man. I'm not jumping on camera. I'm chilling at the crib, brother.
Okay,
I'm
you don't want
chilling
to
at
hop
the
on
crib.
camera? I like to know who I'm talking
Nah,
to.
don't. I will if I'm at my office. I'm not hopping on camera now.
Okay. Now, what were you saying about us, Casso?
Mars, don't mute my mic, Mars. I can just lead the conversation. It's not that important.
I didn't. Nobody muted the mic, but go ahead.
One of the moderators did. I'm not sure which mod was talking about. I came over here and I never done anything in my homeland. I'm from Memphis, and my family has lineage all throughout the Mississippi Delta. So I'm confused as to why she think I'm not who I am. But yeah,
She said
to
you were
me, it's
Jamaican.
about this.
She said you were Jamaican. Are you Jamaican?
No, I'm not Jamaican. Ain't many Jamaicans in Memphis. Um, I
So
had a
what?
conversation with
So what?
I had a conversation with the minion, Afro Elite. I don't understand his position.
Minion? Why is he
He
a minion? A minion of what?
the patriarchy.
He's a minion of patriarchy.
Yeah, the patriarchy.
What does that
White
mean?
conservative man. All of his talking points, he sound like a white conservative man when he speak.
Okay, now number one. Okay, so now I don't believe nothing you saying because that's a lie. So you came in lying on Afro Elite. He's not a conservative.
No, he sound like one.
Okay, so now you lying. So now, yeah, everything you say got to be questioned now because you
Right.
come in lying. So now you're
I
lying.
mean, you've been lying, so both of us liars. Let's just
I'm
keep
not a
lying.
liar.
Well, neither am I.
Well, you just lied
I want to
now.
know. I want to know y'all political plan. Y'all good with the anti-blackness and anti-brown, but what's the political plan for black people in the country?
What's
How do you plan to compete with white people politically?
aren't you a tether, sir? You didn't compete with nothing.
No,
You a
I'm not a
tether.
tether.
You
No.
a
I'm
tether and you
foundational
lying
black
about it.
American.
No, the fact
I'm
that
a
you're lying.
foundational black
No,
American.
you're not.
Yeah.
You lying like a
Yeah.
tether.
And you a nigga with a curl.
The curl is on your mama's pubic hairs, and I comb them out.
Yeah, the
That's
curl
where the
on you,
curls
nigga.
are.
The
The curls
curl
are on
on
your
you,
mama's
nigga.
pubic hair,
I
right?
read your book, Mackin. I read your book, Mackin.
Well, okay. And did you learn
You wrote the book,
anything?
Mackin, right? With your
Yeah.
pimping ass.
I'm pimping your mother, right?
Hey, Mom, don't mute me. We having an open conversation. Two
I'm
foundational
pimping your
black
mother.
Americans. Right.
I'm,
I read your pimping ass book, pimping
and I
ass nigga.
and I got on your mama
Right.
got that pimping ass book game, didn't
How
she?
much Trump pay you, nigga?
How much your mama pay me?
How much
How
the
much your
Confederate
big back
troops pay you, nigga?
how much your big back mama pay me with
You a
her
motherfucker.
line? Huh? How much your big wide back mama pay me?
Mods, let me have a conversation with the man, Mods. I know.
Come
Let me
on.
have a conversation with
Why
this
did your
nigga.
big back mama pay me? Huh?
Why your
What you say, punk ass?
why your pillows wet at the house, nigga?
Because
Jerry curl rocking ass nigga.
because of your mama's breast milk. Because I milk them breasts every night. That's why, right?
I would say the live creator. Now you mute me. We gonna talk or you gonna mute me so you can get your jokes off. We can
Yeah,
have a conversation.
that's how that works. Lying tether. All right, you
Jerry
lying,
curl rocking ass
you
nigga.
lying, Flair. You lying on me. That hey, you just listen. You can't say nothing about me. Everything you said about me is a damn lie. That's how thorough I am. You a fleeing ass tether though, and that's the truth. You a
You didn't mute
fleeing tether.
nobody else.
Yeah, I don't care.
You
Yeah,
didn't mute.
I ain't got no damn curl, none of that shit. That don't bother me. You gotta lie on me, you fleeing tether. All right, your punk ass trying to get clout off FBA daddy.
Jerry curl.
Yeah. Fucked up hairline tether. All right. That don't bother me. I ain't got no curl.
Don't mute me
Your
now,
mama
nigga.
got curly coochie
Don't mute
hair.
me now.
No, I mean we aren't gonna hear you. You ain't got nothing to say. You just lying and
We
trolling
having
for
a
clout.
conversation.
So I got to make it interesting because your trolling is boring, sir. You're just
Right.
saying the same thing over and over. So yeah. So basically, you just use our name in order to get clicks and views, like a tether.
Nah.
Because ain't nobody checking for you. Ain't nobody checking for no fleeing failed tether. So yeah, you gotta
Right.
speak on us, sir. That's why you're resentful, right? That's why you're resentful because ain't nobody checking for you unless you latch on to us like a biatch, right?
Keep spamming that mute button, boy. Keep spamming it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because this is my house. Yeah, this is not the immigration office. Caso.
I'm not the nigga to talk to. You know it.
You what?
You know it.
You what?
You know it. You know not to let a nigga like me speak.
No,
Yes.
you're not, because all you're doing is just lying like a bitch. So this ain't the bitch hour. All right, this ain't the OnlyFans hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you ain't saying
This
that.
y'all leader. This y'all leader. You can't handle
Ain't
me,
no ain't
nigga.
no leader. No. There is no leader. I lead your mama. I lead that bitch. That's the only leadership I got. Leading your mama to the whole stroll. All right? And she have
Let your
she have
cold blood.
trick babies like yourself. All right, little old sassy punk. Lying about your lineage because you ashamed of who you are. Yeah, you know, old jealous ass tether. I ain't gotta lie about my lineage. I don't have to lie about my lineage. And I ain't got to latch on to another damn man or other people in order to get clicks and views. Nobody's checking for you. Yeah, you're not going to come up here just lying. Talking about some black and brown. That's tether talk. That's tether talk. Black and brown. He came in lying on Afro Elite. The hell out of here, punk. Come on now. And don't try to sound tough. I hate when these dudes call up trying to sound tough. Ain't gonna bust a damn grape. You were a bitch in your homeland, you a bitch now. You ain't gonna bust a grape. You run up on an FBA, you get popped in the mouth and then go run and file for a U visa. Yeah? Trying to get clout. And they say they always confuse macking with pimping. He knows. This fool he never read my damn book. He knows that. And the tethers, they think people are dumb. They don't know Mac and pimping, two different things. Yeah, we know that. But tethers like that are lightweight. He knows. He's just lying. This tether ain't dumb. This fool up here talking about some patriarchy. Shut the hell up. You're disrespecting Afro Elite. You don't do that. He didn't have, somebody said, he didn't have no points. He just wants to come in here and lie for clout. He came out the gate lying. That's what we don't do. You're not going to get a platform to just come up and lie for clout. Lying and trolling. That's all they're trying to do. He didn't have shit to say. No, you don't get to hop up in here with bad faith ass arguments just for some goddamn clout. He need clicks. Just like they do in their homeland. They need clout. They need somebody to feed them. Yeah? That's what it is. Let me get some more folks in here. Let me get some more people in here. All right. Y'all raise those hands. Let's get Mr. Marcus Marvin in here. Let's get Marcus Marvin. Shout out to everybody in here. Y'all hit them hearts so we can get 500,000 hearts. Everybody hit them hearts. What's up, Marcus?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you, man. How are you?
What's up, man? I just wanted to say you can always tell a tether because they can't really snap back. Like he said,
Right.
his shooting years, and he just like, That's all I had to say because that's just a little tidbit I picked up. You can always spot
Oh,
them.
yeah, yeah. Tethers are very horrible at roasting. They're not witty. So what they do, you can tell a tether. They just start repeating the same thing over and over. They'll try to snap and they'll tell a bad joke and then just say the shit over and over. Yeah, that's how you can tell a tether. They're not witty whatsoever. Tethers are horrible. Okay, let's get some more people in here. All right, let's get who is this person here? Try to get some more folks in here. Let's get Joel Williams. Joel,
Yeah.
are
Am I? Can you hear me?
I can hear
Yeah.
you. How are you?
I saw something on you the other day, and I was very impressed. I can't remember what the venue was, but you were giving it to a city council, I believe it was, and you were trying to make the cause that FBA should not be associated with all the other immigrant groups because it's almost like they're getting a how do you say kind of a shortcut. We've fought in this country so hard for our freedoms, our civil rights, all the benefits that we have now today, and Africans come here and they feel entitled to it, like they deserve it, and it's infuriating to me as a foundational Black American, and I can't remember where you were. I think you were wearing like I want to say it was a mahogany colored or maybe a burgundy colored suit, but you were standing at a podium. It looked like a city council meeting, and I was
Probably, yeah,
like, "Give
probably.
it to him."
Oh yeah, yeah. It was probably one of the because we went to several reparations hearings out here in California. It was probably that. So yeah, we're very instrumental in speaking up for reparations and making sure they got a lot of the language right. Noga Ross, Noga Ross.
Oh, hi.
Hey dear, how are you?
Oh, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, beloved. Did you mean to hit the button or did you hit it by mistake?
Oh, I meant to hit the button.
Okay.
I'm excited to be on here to talk to you. This is my first time.
I love it. Where you from, dear?
I'm from America. I was born in Boston, Massachusetts, and I was raised in Alabama. I
Okay,
love Alabama.
what part
My
of
mother,
Alabama?
Birmingham, Alabama. My mother was born and raised in Birmingham, Alabama. But what I'm trying to figure out is who is my great grandmother, because all she told me was that my grandfather, my great grandfather is German, and then my great grandmother must be FBA. I hope she's FBA, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, if they
And
live down, yeah, if they live down there, yeah, most likely. When, what part of Birmingham did you live in?
I lived in let's see, what's Pratt City,
Oh yeah, I know that area.
and then I was raised in Dosina, Alabama.
Okay,
I was between Ensley and Adamsville.
there you go. All right, thank you, dear. Thank you, dear. I don't know what she wanted exactly. Okay, who was that? News media, news media. Okay, brother, you all right over there? News media, you making zombie sounds. Are you turning into a monster? What are you doing, brother? Okay, I think this is The Walking Dead. He sounds like he done turned into a zombie or some shit, making all them weird noises. All right, watch out for him. Don't let him bite your ass if you're next to him. Let's get Rebellious Zoe. Rebellious Zoe.
Yes. Hello, Flex. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Zoe. How are you, bro?
Oh man, this is a blessing to be talking to you, bro.
My brother.
Been a fan of yours since Blue Screen days back in the early 2000s.
Oh
I was
yeah,
the 300 that donated to the others. Been fucking with you for a long time, bro.
I love that. Love that. Have you seen 1804?
I did, and I donated to that one too. And with that being said, understand that Danny Glover was trying to get it done for the longest time, but you pulled the trigger, and that's why, as a Haitian, I've been fucking with you. And as far as the delineation thing, I support it wholeheartedly,
Yes.
especially hearing that goofy ass nigga that just got off the mic, whatever his name is. I'm not even gonna repeat it. Speaking of that, with your books, I'm gonna tell you this from the bottom of my heart. The Mac can literally changed my life, dog. That put me on so much game. It gave me confidence. It gave me the wherewithal to just go out here and chop it up with the ladies. So when people call in talking about the Mac and Pittman and your books, and you can tell right off the bat. So any of the dudes and especially the ladies that ever read your book, it's 100% lies. Those
Right.
books can't tell, and you've been on it way before all these red pill bad actors ever
Yeah.
came.
Let me take you down for a minute. The reception is very bad, Zoe. I have you call back in a minute. But yeah, check your reception, brother, because I was trying to hear we're having some difficulties hearing what you had to say. But respect, you were going in and out. It was something real bad reception. All right. All right. Who is this? Sphinx, hop in, Sphinx. Sphinx. The Sphinx, hop on in, Sphinx. Sphinx, hop on in. And let's get Tamara. Hop on in, Tamara. Tamara. Oh,
It's Tamara.
Tamara. What's up, Tamara? How are you?
Fine. How are you?
I'm good. Did you mean to hit the button or what?
I did mean to hit the button. I just wanted to say I am thankful and grateful for all that you have done and all that you are doing.
Yes.
And I greatly appreciate it.
Oh, I love that, sister. I really appreciate you. Thank you, dear. Now, Sphinx, what's up, Sphinx?
Hey, chilly.
Now, what's going on with you, Sphinx?
Yeah, what's up, man? I've been watching your program since in my 20s, man. You
How old are
know,
you now?
you came out,
How old are you now?
yeah, you came out with some great material back then, man. Like, yo, on this African topic, you know, marketing strategy was on point in Jamaica. Every household got that in secret material. But you did a great job.
Right.
But you missed out a lot of points. You know? And
Okay.
after I came to America, the mainland, and start going on TikTok and see all these research popping up. I mean, I said, whoa, all these records showing that, yo, America is the first land out of the sea. Then I see some more records pop up. So, yo, the people of the Americas are woolly hair, dark skin, red skin. They are from the land of the America. I mean, I said, wow, they're really indigenous people here. And check again. Oh, we are still here. We never leave. We never in slavery. Nothing
Okay.
like that.
Let's
It's
slow down.
all paper genocide and
Slow down.
erasure.
Brother,
And I
slow
see that
down.
in your collection of work. You're a part of the erasure. I'm so, whoa. But you did do.
Hold on. Do y'all know what he's talking about, family? I don't know what he's talking about. I have no idea what this man is talking about. I'm trying to slow him down. He's on a rant. Sphinx, hop on in, man. Sphinx, you got to slow down. I have no idea what you're talking about, Sphinx.
Man, you got to get to know Creole, man. This is Creole English. You got to
Okay,
get back
let's slow
to your
down.
native tongue, man.
Let's slow down. Now, in the chat, you were like, FBA is not documented. You said something like that. What did that mean?
Oh, yeah. FBA is not your identity. You need to reclaim your identity, man. You're not going to get nowhere with FBA.
A foreigner is telling us what our identity is. You're a foreigner, sir.
I'm American.
No.
I'm the West Indians of America.
Oh no,
I'm
you're
no
not.
foreigner here, bro.
Oh,
What you
you
talking
are.
about?
With that
The whole
accent.
continent.
With that accent, you're a foreigner. You had to immigrate
No,
here, sir.
I'm speaking Creole English. This is what we speak in the
Sir, you
South.
got Creole immigration papers. You are a
There's
foreigner,
no
sir.
immigration English. It's just what mixed with the slave master
No,
and come bring they
sir.
bring.
You
What you talking
immigrated,
about?
sir. You immigrated here. We're not the same.
What do you mean by immigrated here? What you talking about?
What you mean what I'm talking about? Have you heard yourself? You sound like you just got here.
Got here where?
We're fresh off the
In the
boat, sir.
America?
You
In the
immigrated here.
Americas?
You
Bro, check
immigrated
where's
here.
Jamaica? Where's Jamaica?
You immigrated here, sir. What are you talking about? Huh?
Immigrate where? In the Americas?
Yeah. To the United
Where's
States of
Jamaica, brother?
America.
Where's Jamaica? You're being so
In the
bright. Where's
Caribbean?
Jamaica?
In the Caribbean?
And where's the Caribbean?
In the damn Atlantic Ocean?
In the West Indies of the Americas. Go on
Yeah,
there.
and that's a
Go on
foreign
go
country.
on
That's
there,
a
your
foreign
geography, brother.
nation. That's a
So you
foreign
can't be so
nation.
bright and don't know your
That's a
geography.
foreign nation, sir. You from a foreign nation.
It's
What are you
not
talking?
foreign, it's in the Americas. Go on there,
It's a
your
foreign.
geography. It's
Then why did
one
you have to
land
immigrate here? Then why
with
did you have to?
islands off the
Then why?
mainland.
Then
Go
why
and do
did?
your
Then,
go and
then why did you have to immigrate here, Bumbaclad? Why'd you have to immigrate here? Huh? Why did you have to immigrate here, sir? No, we're not the same now. Come on. Hop on and unmute your microphone, Sphinx. Come on. Unmute your microphone. Yeah, you're not American, sir. You're a foreigner. You're damn sure not foundational black. How are you going to tell us what we identify as or what we should identify as? Boy, the goddamn nerve. Hop on in, Sphinx. I just want to know what gives you the nerve to tell us how to identify. And you bounce from your homeland. You bounce from your identity. You're up here
I
showing
need to go to
confusion.
my identity was stolen. Stolen.
So
And you are helping us, the people
I'm helping what?
in our identity. And that's not going to work.
What? Who? What?
What?
What did you
It's the
say?
West Indies. We are the West Indians. What are you talking about?
You're West Indian? You're a foreigner, sir.
We are in the West Indies of America. We are the West Indians. Go
No,
to your geography, bro.
the
You
United
see,
States is
you
not
go
the
to so
West
much college, you
Indies.
travel the world, and you still
The
can't get that one
United States
concept.
is not the West Indies, sir.
The United States is America. One
It's
land
not the West
with
Indies.
islands off the coast of the mainland.
Sir,
It's that
you're
simple,
not,
bro. It's not that hard. Stop make it
sir,
difficult for the people.
Sir, you're just babbling. You're just saying shit. This is why we're not going to get advice from you. You're not at liberty to give us advice. You're just saying random babbling shit. You can't identify us. We identify ourselves. We're not West Indian. You are. We're foundational Black Americans. How you going to tell us what we ain't going to get
Bro, we
nowhere?
are in the West of the Americas in the West. All of us are West Indians.
No, we're
Don't be a
not.
baboon.
No, we're not. Sir,
Don't be a
you
baboon.
an
Need to
island
reclaim your
boy.
identity.
So
Teach the people to reclaim.
you an island boy. An island boy. I'm not an island boy. You are, sir. You're an island boy. And that's okay. We're not the same, sir. You immigrated here, accent and all. We didn't immigrate no damn where. We ain't immigrants, sir. Don't put us in the same boat. We are not immigrants at all. Do you understand that? Come on, island boy.
You don't have no sense, man. Just like the bridges we built on the mainland to connect to the other lands off the
We built
mainland.
a bridge. What bridge? What bridge? What
Come on,
bridge?
no, man. You don't have any sense. Just like
What
you don't.
bridge? What are you talking about? What bridge are you talking about? What are you saying? Come on, dude. What are you talking about? Huh? I'm trying to give you an opportunity to talk, brother, but you got to make some damn sense. You got to make some sense, sir. All right, Sphinx. Okay, I'm gonna take you down because you ain't saying nothing. You just doing a lot of delusional tether babble. Boy, this is where I'm saying these folks got a lot of resentment, and then they try to make us equal to them. We're all West Indian. No, we're not. No, we're not, and that's no disrespect. No, we're not. You immigrated here, sir. You're not going to tell us what we should identify as. We good. Family, these people are so mad that they can't tether on us. I'm telling you how powerful the term foundational Black American is because it lets folks know where the line is drawn. It's putting a line in the sand. You're that, you're not this, and that's okay. We respect our culture, and we're going to honor our culture, and we're going to let you honor yours and not leech off ours. We're all West Indian. No, we're not, dude. Listen, I'm American. Like, no. Foundational Black American is a lineage and a cultural identity. You had to make a damn deal to get over here, dude. He sound like he literally just got here. Listen, y'all had to make deals to get over here. Y'all had to sign some paperwork. You had to pledge allegiance to these folks and all. We didn't have to do that. We different. And we don't have dual allegiances. A lot of y'all, man, y'all got dual allegiances emotionally, politically, sometimes legally to the U.S. and your country of origin. So you ain't gonna stomp for the people here like we gonna stomp for the people here. Yeah? You still stomping for your folks at home, and that's cool. But don't act like we're the same. Look, we're tied. This is our land right here. We're tied to this. We ain't got no dual allegiances.